What's going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Super Mario Brothers. In the last part, we did the entire first half of the game, and this part's gonna be the finale. We're just gonna go world 5. We're gonna go worlds 5 through 8. Now, one of these pipes is gonna contain, I think, an underground section. I just always forget which one it is, but yeah. First, I took a little bit of a break in between parts, and let's just say I'm a little more refreshed with this part. So yeah, I just loaded a save state and came back to this later because let's say in the last part I was a little no, oh yeah, this is where it is. But yeah, in the last part I was not exactly the most let's just say stable, which is so yeah, basically I wait until I was in a better mood to record the rest of this. That's the best part of Switch Online, is that you can just make like save states. Though to be fair, you don't really need to make a save state for Mario 1 of all things, but like but hey, we did end up getting the one-up trick to work, so because of that, we'll be able to get, I think we'll be able to plow through the rest of this game. And yeah, the good thing is if you have flowers. The good thing is if you have flowers, you can just take care of that hammer there. Oh, an underwater level. I always forget this underwater section's there, but thankfully we have fire flowers. So yeah, you want to make sure you have fire flowers in these sections because you can just fire like hell. Anyway, so well, these are buzzy beetles that are basically they're immune to fire, and so the only way you can kill them is by jumping and kicking their shells like Koopa Troopas. Buzzy beetles are also another way. There's gonna be one stage in like 7-2, I think it is. That's another chance to do the one-up trick. Just be careful when you're doing the one-up trick because if you reach 128 lives, that's the cap in this NES version. If you go above it, it'll register in the negative zone, which means your next death will be a game over. I almost took damage right there, but also, if you think about it with like Mario 1, like 5-3 is essentially a graphical redesign of 1-3, which I guess that is kind of a gripe I have with this game. In fact, like 7-2 is exactly 2-2, except the enemies are faster. So yeah, so I'd say like, I will say though, this is a very old game, so I guess I'll cut it slack for that because like even though and like keep in mind, this was new territory back then in 1985 because most games revolved around getting a high score back in the 80s. Yes, you can get the high score in Super Mario Brothers, but let's be real, it's all about just beating the game. Now we gotta be a little careful. So yeah, this is also I think this is a redesign of 2-4. So yeah, it is a redesign of 2-4. That is pretty much one of my only problems with Mario 1 is that some of the later levels are graphical redesigns. So if you essentially played the earlier stage, you know how to do this. But this is also the last time we're fighting Bowser as we're normally, because it's starting in World 6. He's gonna have hammers. Although we haven't gotten any one-ups yet, actually. But all right, 6-1. This is gonna be another stage with the oh shit. There's another stage with a Lakitu, and I think there's gonna be a mushroom. There's not a mushroom. There's gotta be I know there's a mushroom somewhere around here. It's I guess we're going to the rest of the stage. Actually, this is where the mushroom is. Just be a little careful, like that. That's our second death, actually. So I guess yeah. So I guess there's a mushroom kind of midway through the level. So remember what I said. Cosmic, I definitely am not. Let's just say. But yeah, we'll get the mushroom and hopefully we don't lose it right away. I'm not the most. I've beaten Mario 1 multiple times. I was able to do it warpless before I was able to do it with warps for whatever reason. And I used to have to rely on the one-up trick to beat it, or the Super Mario All-Stars version, but I guess the Super Mario All-Stars version gives you more lives. You don't have to use the continue code, do continue in worlds, but get some coins. I don't know. I'm trying to. It's been a while since I've watched a warpless bear because like most people that speak about Mario 1 do the warpless category, and like even myself, who's played this game quite a bit, I'd have to really practice this if I wanted to speedrun warpless. And I've never been able to pull off any of the glitches, so the tricks. So Mario 64 is different. Like I'm able to pull off some of the speedrun tricks. The keyword being some of them. Can I get up there? No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can jump from that pipe. I think it's just a. Actually, no, it went to draw distance. So okay, you can't go into those pipes, but I always forget which pipes you can and can't go under, because like I said, Mario 1 is one I'm least familiar with when it comes to the NES Mario games. And I just fell. Oh shit. Is there a mushroom? No, there isn't. Shit. Alright, I shouldn't take leaps of faith. I guess Mario 1, if you're familiar. To be fair, Sonic is especially a series where like if you have to pretty much be familiar with the layout because of how fast you move in some of those levels. Like, I guess that's the reason that makes Sonic like such a neat. I brought it up in my Sonic Adventure playthrough, but like the thing that makes Sonic such a niche thing compared to Mario is that a lot of those games require like practice to memorize the layout of the levels. I would not say Sonic is as accessible as Mario. I really want to play Sonic in Shadow Generations. I have not played it yet, but I've heard it's actually really good. I just died right there, but I really am a fan of Sonic Generations in particular. I have not played it in a while. I don't think I've played Sonic Generations in like 10 years, but I did like it when it came out. Shit. Okay, I gotta concentrate. Not talk about Sonic and Shadow Generations, but actually, we're gonna have to ignore that mushroom, unfortunately, but we should almost get a 1-up, which one more coin gets us a 1-up. So yeah, so it's interesting because the only enemies in this whole level are bullet bills, which bonsai bills would not be a thing until Mario World. Right, there we go. All right, 6-4. This is gonna be the first of the Bowser castles where they use hammers. Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. This is a pretty much a graphical redesign of a 1-4, but I want to make sure I got that mushroom. All right, I gotta really take my time with this. So I have to go dead silent, but and I did not practice Mario 1 either. I just made up this playthrough on the spot. Anyway, so avoid the hammers. I don't care that I took a hit. That's the reason I got the mushroom, though. Thank you, Mario, but a princess is in another castle. Yeah, Toad pretty much says that every world except for World 8, because that's when you save Peach and all that. But World 7 is by far my least favorite of the worlds in this game. A lot of people say World 8, but for some reason World 7's always been I've always had an irk towards World 7. Probably because not only are half the world graphical redesigns, but 7-1 has a lot of bullet bills, so and a lot of Hammer Brothers too. But hey, we're not playing the last. At least we're not playing the lost levels where the Hammer Brothers will walk toward you. But there should be a flower in here, which there isn't. Okay, that's actually the same underground as 1-1. So which I've seen a million times thanks to speedrunning. So all right, there we go. You never know what the Hammer Brothers though, if they're gonna drop two floors below or one, but this is gonna. I should not have taken damage, but well, I did take damage, but actually, if you use this Buzzy Beetle. Oh my god, am I getting it to work? Am I getting it to work a second time? Yeah, you can get this to work a second time in 7-1. So yeah, we just got more lives. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get to the rest of this game now. So that's another way you can do the 1-up trick. But 7-2 is the same. It's actually the exact same stage as 2-2, only the enemies are faster. So I think the enemies are faster, but yeah, the enemies are faster. So this is literally, this is the same, do the same method as 2-2, like swim like hell if you don't have fireballs, and blast away if you do have fireballs. So I have to kind of, well, I took a hit, but I did all of 2-2 as small Mario, so all right, get out of that. I don't like to risk getting the coins because you can still get a hit. Wow, I died on 7-2, but yeah. Thankfully, this game has checkpoints, because if you get, the one and only thing about lost levels is when you get to the later portions of that game, a lot of the stages have no checkpoints. All right, get the blooper out of the way. All right, there we go. So if I'm going to do it, I want to get out of this level, and yeah, we're out of this level, thank God. I don't even consider it that difficult. It's just I just died right there, but we've seen the firework. We saw the fireworks last stage, but you have to get a 6 or a 3 or a 1 to trigger the fireworks. But I'm not gonna get all the coins. Oh shit. Yeah, that Koopa threw me off. But yeah, it's probably not fun. It's not fun going in the stage of small Mario. Alright, wait till those cheeps go and jump it. Oh shit. That's the second time I've died in this level, and I was next to a mushroom. I will say, thank God I've gotten the one-up trick to work both times, though it wouldn't have made a difference the second time. I think I already had like 7 lives before I did the one-up trick the first time, but yeah. I'm not a speedrunner in this game at all. Oh shit, yeah. Oh shit, yeah, I took a hit. But, so it's another reason I'm glad I got the mushroom. But anyway, we're finally out of 7-3. And we get fireworks because we have 6 on the clock. Bow, 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 bow. I think we have like 23 lives, so yeah, we're gonna get through this. Now I don't always remember the way through this. I think it's like up you have to take, and you have to take actually you have to take I got this wrong. You have to take well, I got it wrong. We have to take down, then slowly up. That's how you get out of this area. And then you go down and up. I think that's how you get out of this area, which we... All right, World 8 time. Yeah, so this playthrough is essentially gonna be a two-parter. If we combine all the parts, essentially like 20-30 minutes probably gonna beat this game. It's miserable though if you go into 8 for small Mario, let's just say. But I've done 8-1. I've done World 8 way more than I've done World 7, so I say I'm much more familiar with that world. So because I've warped to this world and beaten the game that way. Now I think I think we might have passed actually, but this is what takes you to a pipe. Let's see how many if I can use my years of watching speed runs, which I'm not currently using that advantage right now, but all right, run across these platforms because we've got some games like Ninja Turtles 1. Ninja Turtles 1, like there's the AVGN joke of you can just walk over it, but that section in Ninja Turtles 1 you can jump that. It's just really hard. And so this jump's a little hard, which we made it. Just taking my time with these jumps, and we're at an 8-1. So 8-2, I actually find this, actually I find 8-3 to be the worst in the World 8 levels, but mainly gotta worry about the lack of 2. But as long as we get in a life loop, we should be fine, because there's a 1-up in this blocks right here. This stage, as long as you're in a life loop, you should be fine. Which we almost just slid off the platform. Did that 1-up go to draw distance? It went to draw distance. Which means we gotta do this without the life loop. Let's get those bullet bills to draw distance though, but I'd ideally like to keep not get hit before 8-3, because 8-3 is better if you have a flower. So yeah, this jump's a pain in the ass. But we made it. So see, some of these jumps in World 8 I can also make pretty much off of muscle memory. Obviously can't do it blindfolded. Like, I'm not that fucking guy that faked the blindfolded Mario 64 run, but that thinks, oh, it's just muscle memory. But yeah, I can make jumps in Mario games off of muscle memory with visual cues. Because visual cues are just as important as muscle memory. It's like with that guy's run, it's like he's like in Bowser in the Fire Sea, and then like he's like in fucking Bowser in the Fire Sea, and then like he makes some like really hard triple jump, and then he's like that was literally just muscle memory. And I was like, yeah, bullshit on that one. I actually did try that game blindfolded when that controversy happened, and like I kept dying to the chain chomp. Like, it took me like 5-10 minutes to get into Bob-omb Battlefield, and on top of that, once I got there, I just kept dying to the chain chomp. So yeah, and Mario 64 was the first game I ever played in my life. So yeah, I'm a veteran player of Mario 64, and wow, I just well, I'm not the biggest fan though of going into 8-4 small Mario. But we'll have to do with what we can do. There are no power-ups in 8-4, but I just have to remember the way through 8-4. I'm not the biggest fan, though, going into the stage of small Mario. I think it's, no, it's not this pipe. It's, the next pipe. It's this pipe. But yeah, if you take the wrong pipe, sometimes they'll just send you backwards, but it's not these pipes, but it's actually, you gotta get this invisible block. I don't know how to do the jump, the wall jump right there, so we're not gonna do that. I'm not a speed runner. No, it's actually this pipe over here. Watch me do this in one try. But anyway, there's a water section in Bowser's Castle, which I don't think there's also one that's like that in Lost Levels, but it's a different like graphical design. All right, so all right, wait till he jumps. I said wait till he jumps until I thought he was gonna jump, and then I just died. But all right, let's try this again. I died 3 times trying to get back up here, but anyway, I thought he was gonna jump. All right, time number 3. I'm gonna try a different approach. I'm gonna try to see if I can jump over that Hammer Brother, which I killed it. So, all right, here we go. Bowser time. And that's game. So yeah, that was Super Mario Brothers. Thank you, Mario, and your quest is over. We present you with a new quest. Push button B to select a new world. So yeah, there's a second quest, but the ending is kind of lame, but to be fair, so is Mario 3's ending. But I'll show you the second quest. I'll show you World 1-1 on the second quest. But if you press B, you can select any world. But I'll show you 1-1 on the second quest. Pretty much the difference is that all the enemies are faster, and on top of that, all the Goombas are replaced with Buzzy Beetles, which means there are more opportunities to do the one-up trick. But you know what? Let's do it this way because I don't intend on doing the rest of this. Let's actually go like this, and let's see if we can pull off. We're not gonna pull off the flagpole glitch. I don't have the right time. I don't know the right timing for that. And I would have fucked it up anyway, but so yeah, that was Super Mario Brothers. I'll see you guys with what I can come up with next for a playthrough. See you guys then.